Today we're running race 33 of the 2001 season in NASCAR Racing 4, substituting for Steve Park. There are 4 races left in the season. We're off to Rockingham, currently 91 points behind 5th place. See if we can catch Sterling Marlin. So we're off to North Carolina for 197 laps, 50% race length. We'll have 42 AI and us. We're going to run 99% strength and realistic weather. We qualified 43rd once again, just slow in qualifying. We'll see what we can do in the race here. It doesn't look good. Pretty cold out. We'll see if the track temp warms up. About to take the green here. Track temp is about 60 degrees. Sun is now out, so maybe that'll change the handling. We were down on speed in practice, but I don't really want to go and tweak the ratings just to make it easier for us. We've ran 99 most of the tracks and it's been okay, so we'll give it a go. I just don't feel like I have any turn in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is much better. Can go about 98 laps on a tank of fuel. I don't know. Tires, we'll probably want those before then, but just washes up in turn 1 more than I'd like. I don't know if that'll get any better. Probably not. Hopefully the fall off of the AI kind of matches with our pace. Got no bite on entry into 1. The car pushes up the track through center. Exit at 2 is much better than entry into 1. They just get back to the gas sooner, it seems like. They better drive out of the corner. And 2, first time I've been able to get to the bottom of anybody, including in the 5 minutes practice I did. Just washes up the track. I think we'll be able to get them, but it will be a little bit of work to figure it out. It's one of those tracks you don't want to touch the AI either, because you'll end up going around. There's just so much banking. Any little bump will upset the car, and it's already pretty much on edge just to keep up. Pinches off 2. I have had the AI like run me up the track. Trying to figure out an alternate way into turn 1. I hope with the way the car's set up, but no matter what I do, it seems like it just wants to push. Steve won this race early on in the season. Second race of the season, I believe. Yeah, it would have been just the first race after the 500. I don't think we will be repeating today, unless something extraordinary happens. Very difficult when I'm used to being quicker on brakes than everybody to not be able to gain time that way. Hopefully this means that the cautions are very limited. That would be nice. It seems like we always get into kind of a wreck fest. If we can eliminate that, that would be a positive. Just starting to lose them a little bit. They are getting pretty spread out, though. There's a group of like 15, 20 cars in front of us, but there is a gap with like the upper midfield, I would say. Yeah, when these guys run side by side, that's where I kind of catch back up a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe we're running 43rd all day. I feel like if I was better through one, I could be able to go forward, but it just doesn't like turn there. I feel like I'm equal in 3 and 4. This had been a strength that we were pretty competitive with. Maybe a little easier for us, so I'm kind of shocked that I'm struggling to keep up with them. But I don't want to restart. I don't feel like that's fair. Raven's slower, is he just getting shuffled? It was quite high there. They looked like they were 3 wide. He may have gotten the wall. Them running 3 wide has helped me catch up. Oh gosh. Don't come back up the track.
Clear. Inside.
All I need to do is get taken out while running dead last, and that'll be the end of this race. And Wallace has got quite a bit of door damage, it looks like. I don't think that's from the hit with Kurt Busch, but maybe it is. I just don't have any turn now. The good news is I haven't like lost them, so at least there's something out the windshield to entertain us while we try to keep up. We're getting caught by the leaders. I see them in the rear view. I clipped the apron, that really killed my entry.
Here comes the leader.
We're just really struggling.
Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. We're gonna take out some wedge. Clear.
See if a little bit of a wedge adjustment can help when we do pit. The front tire feels so far gone. And whatever pace we did have, we don't have anymore. Probably gonna need more than just 10 pounds of wedge. Get this thing to rotate.
We're gonna take out some wedge. Inside. Stay high. Clear.
Yeah, this car feels like junk. I think we're finishing last unless somebody wrecks. Gonna be a long race. We're only on lap 50, we're only a quarter way through. I don't even know if we can make it 50 laps with this tire. I don't think we will. It just won't even turn. It's got absolutely no bite.
Inside. Clear. Car inside. Keep high. Clear inside.
Somebody got the wall, it looks like. We are still... Oh, we did gain a spot. Somebody is in the pits. Their Busch must have had an incident. At least other cars are now laps down with us. If something happened, we can have a little bit of a battle. Not much. 'Cause we got absolutely no pace unless the wedge adjustment fixes the car. I don't know which way track bar is supposed to go, so I'm just going to leave that alone and we're just going to use the wedge. But we might not even make it there.
You're up top. 3 wide. Car inside.
Pick Hook Todd Bodine there,
Clear.
or Jimmy Spencer.
Inside. Keep high. Clear.
Just nothing. Got no turn whatsoever. Our right rear is also pretty worn now. But the front, it's just got no front bite at all. And it never did.
Stay high. Clear. Car inside. Still there.
It's not even worth putting up a fight against these guys. These guys are all in their own race.
Keep high. Clear.
I can't run the bottom anyway, so there's no
You're up
point in me
top, 3
trying.
wide. You're up top, 3 wide. Inside.
Yeah, AI phasing into each other though. That'll cause an accident.
Clear. Inside. Stay high. You're up top, 3 wide. Car inside. Clear inside.
Probably lose a lap to
Inside.
Newman in front of us.
Clear inside.
We're already 13 seconds down on him. Kurt Busch must be back on track. He's only a lap behind. I'm sure he'll catch us before this is over. If we keep it going at this rate. The car is just junk. It's no good to drive. This is just the fast setup. It's just trash. I've been running the fast setups just because they were pretty decent. Unless I'm driving this wrong, but I don't think I am. Try driving it like I drive iRacing, but I think that's still slow because I tried that line when I first started. Being on the gas all the way through the corner doesn't help either because that will really load the tires up, and when you're turning and on throttle, it just eats the tires.
The leader pitting now.
Leader is pitting, and we probably ought to. Maybe we'll stay out because we're just that much slower and see if we can get it on fuel mileage or something. Yeah, they're all pitting, so we'll,
Leader pitting now.
if we do what they're doing, then we're gonna be, we know we're gonna be slow. But if we do something different, maybe we can make something happen. We've only got up to 40th doing that. I guess maybe a little more because this only updates at the line. We did not unlap ourselves though. So these cars are for position, I believe. Yeah, we're up to 27th. So if we have an accident
The next
now,
car's the leader.
it'd be better for us. But it's going to have to happen really quick.
The leader
Fuel.
pitting now.
We can still go 33 laps, which would put us past halfway, so we could do this on one stop,
You're
theoretically.
in fourth.
We're in fourth, so we'll stick with this,
Car inside.
and we'll lose a ton of time,
Keep
but
high. Clear inside. Car inside.
maybe there'll be an accident, maybe we'll get lucky. My luck will probably be the accident, so not so lucky.
Alright, we're back in fifth. Good job.
Yep,
Inside.
they're just
You're
getting
in the
wrecked.
3 wide.
Give them the whole track and they'll just run you over because they're stupid like that. Don't need to fix the damage because
We won't fix the damage.
why would we do that?
Car inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside.
So much for getting out of here with a clean car at least.
That car's
We're going to be
last
slow and last and damaged.
Inside. You're up top. 3 wide.
Yeah,
Car
tires are-
inside. Clear. Car inside.
Unsurprisingly, not any better from that wall
Stay
hit.
high. Stay high. Clear
We're just getting
inside.
pushed
Car
into the
inside.
corner now.
Inside. Still there. You're up top. 3 wide.
I'm stuck
Inside.
in the
Keep
wall.
high. Clear.
This game has like anti-wall riding, so if you ride the wall, it just kills your momentum.
Inside. Clear. Here comes the leader.
Yeah, so Ricky Rudd's already made a lap on us. He pitted like 10 laps ago.
Car inside.
He's gonna get ran over again, I know it.
Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear.
The only strategy we have is we have no pace. And it may work. Maybe we get... Nope. Maybe it won't work. Because they're just going to push us through the corner if we
Clear.
are in their way.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep digging. Inside. Stay high. Clear inside.
I don't even know if the tires can make it to lap 100 when we want to pit. We are a couple laps down. Maybe we don't have to make it all the way.
Still there. Keep high. Clear
Oh.
inside. You're racing the car in front.
Got the
Inside.
wobbles.
Stay high. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Your right front tire is wearing out. Stay
Yeah,
high.
and
Keep high.
the AI
Clear
is
inside.
being difficult. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna make it. Might as well come in now if we can even get down.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in second.
Slid through the box. Race is going like as bad as it possibly could. At least we'll be able to turn now for a little bit. We have a wedge adjustment too. We'll see how that plays out. I think it was down 20. And they're not supposed to be
Go,
finishing.
go! Limit
Or
45.
fixing damage.
Keep it under 4,000 in second. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,000 in second.
So we're lap up on Bobby Hamilton, but it looks like now we're a lap down to the car in front of us. So
Okay, you're clear of
We're all
pit
by
lane.
ourselves.
Don't forget, watch those gauges. Okay, merge when you can.
we might have a little pace on him now.
Alright. Clear.
Oh wow, it's so nice. The car actually turns. Probably because of just the tires. Oh, it's a lot better through 1 and 2, at least at this point. I don't know if it's any quicker, but it feels better. We're also racing against Jeff Gordon here, who's probably in the top 5. We need to basically pace our speed off the 44, see if we're any quicker or not. We also have fresher tires, so it's probably not a great comparison. It does feel a lot better. It doesn't have that like push in the center on entry that it did. And we're a lap down to the next car, so I think I'm just going to let this group go so I don't get ran over.
Car inside. Keep high. Keep high. Keep high. Clear.
We're not going to race our way back into this one. We're going to need a cautioner. At least. Drives a lot better, but I still just don't have the pace. Newman's slowly pulling me again. but it doesn't have that wash up in one, which is good. Maybe we'll be able to last a little longer before the tires just completely die. Which is weird because Dover drove so much better. That's a high bank track, I would consider very much in this ballpark. But at least we're not running caution laps. Makes it a lot easier to edit. Don't have to find the replays. We haven't really had long green runs. I think Richmond was the track that I think we only had one caution, but that was about it. The rest of them seemed like have several cautions, especially right after restarts, and then once cars get damaged, it gets pretty silly sometimes. We've made it to halfway. Caution free, green flag pit stop cycle. For tires, not for fuel. We pit about lap 70, so we got another 50 laps to go. 40 probably laps to go till we need to pit again. And we know we can't make it to the end, so we'll probably just make it to like lap 130. Pit, and then we'll only have like 70 to go. These guys seem to pit every 60. So they'll be coming in at lap 120. They may if they're doing that, they may have an extra stop. They may stop at lap 180. So maybe we're not completely out of this yet. We may have some positions we can get because we went long, and I plan on doing another, lap 130, lap 140. We can make it to the end there, even on the tires. So far it's been a lot better though. So I'm starting to catch Newman now. I don't know if I can get around him, but I'm going to try too hard, but it would be nice to know we can pass somebody on this racetrack. We're just going to wreck him.
Clear.
Luckily he saved it. That saves me from myself. Not like we can make any ground anyway. By ourselves, we're gonna need caution or pit stops or, an extra pit cycle from them. If they do pit at lap 180, we just need to be alive at that point. So I don't think we need to pass Newman. It's not going to help us in any meaningful way. Unless he's like really slow, but he was not. We're gonna have to bank on hopefully it going green and they just pit late because of tire wear. I really hope it does go green now because I'm really curious if that's what's gonna happen. And if we do that, we may gain quite a few spots, I think, unless we're like that much slower, but I don't think we are now. But it's all a matter of if they can get through the pit cycle without causing an incident, and if I can not run somebody over. We've caught Newman again, but Jeff Burton's caught us. I'm probably just going to let Jeff go, see if he can get around Newman.
Car inside.
I'll follow him.
Clear.
Front is starting to go away. Not terrible. You can just start to feel the grip fall away. Door is open for us if we can get there, which we cannot. I can get there, I just don't really trust that he's not going to turn down into our lane. Catch him at like the wrong time. I want to get him on exit rather than entry, but I'm going quicker out of the corner. Here we go. We'll have a little bit of a run here. He's thought we were going high.
Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there.
If we can make one pass, I will be satisfied.
Stay low.
Even if we do have pressure tires. Success. We can go home now. Only took 112, 13 laps to make a on the track pass. See if they are going to be pitting. It should be within the next 5-ish laps, provided they go based off the first run length. That was about 60 laps. We're really starting to catch people now, so I think they must be getting ready to pit. We're not at that point yet. Newman's really fallen off. Looks like, oh, almost looked like there was going to be a spin right there. How Petty got into Ricky Craven. I hope they are pitting, because I think that would be the only way we got any shot at getting a half-decent finish out of this. Starting to feel like we're into the yellow part of the tire. We're pretty close to it. I gotta be careful because I don't know where they like to enter the pits.
Inside. Stay high. Stay high.
We got Rusty Wallace coming up behind us. I'm just gonna stay high. I don't want to get in an accident here.
Inside. Stay high. Clear. We won't fix the damage.
I haven't pit yet, which makes me a little concerned. I would like to see them pit, because then I'll know almost for a fact that they're going to be pitting.
We got trouble in turn 4.
Well, I guess not.
Let's go. Race back to the line.
Well, that
We got a
screws
wreck in
us.
turn 4. Pit road is closed.
We'll maybe pick up some positions from the wrecked cars, but I think that pretty much traps us.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the
Several
end of the
laps
line.
down.
There's a spin on the back straight. Stay behind the 2 car. We got a wreck on the back straight.
Oh, they're
We
piling
got
up.
a big man on the back straight. Whoa, 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 slow down. Stay behind the 2 car.
And they still managed to hit us.
We got trouble on the back straight. Side line.
Okay, so a bunch of people got in a wreck there. I think it's put many
Whoa,
people
whoa, whoa, slow down.
a lap down or damaged. Although the
Get ready
leader
now.
did have
Going green.
quite the
We won't fix the damage.
time
in.
lapping people. So there's several cars. We're 3 laps down. There's a few cars
Green, green, green.
on our lap that we can race. We were 2 down until I had to pit there for tires.
Inside.
If this goes green to the end,
You're up top. 3 wide. Car inside.
maybe
Clear
we'll be
inside.
able to catch some of the slower damaged cars. There's probably going to be another wreck at some point. There's cars turning into the pits. They're all over the place, and of course, freaking Joe Nemechek just spins it into the corner, or drifts way up the track, and we've managed to kill our
Limit
car.
45. Keep it under 4,000.
Not killed, but
You all right? Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
just the AI in this game are just ridiculous.
Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. There's an accident on the back straight. There's an accident on the back straight. road is now open. Whoa, 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 slow down.
So we're up to 40th, and we can get up to 35th right now with the cars on our lap. We're 3 laps down. We can make it to the end on fuel and tires, but I think the AI is just going to be reckless. They've kind of been all over the place. We got into Joe Nemechek that last restart.
Green, green, green.
So it's going to be a cluster. Hopefully we don't get involved in any more stuff, but I'm not going to put that past them. They're just going to be stupid. So, just going to take it easy. I'm already pretty frustrated with how this race is gone, so don't need to make it any more agonizing. They've pretty much wrecked on the caution laps every time, so that's a little interesting. They wreck into 3 every time, and then they come back onto the racetrack out of the pits and they just shoot up the track. Next car for positions at 31 car, but right now everybody's kind of all over the place, so we're probably going to be too slow to catch them anyway. We had a tire advantage going and that got taken away. And so we'll never figure out if they were going to do a 3rd pit stop. I think we would have gained quite a few spots that way. Runs a whole backstretch on the inside line. I go to get to the outside and he comes up. Kind of like, wonder where the iRacing people get it from. Probably from the AI. These 2 cars are for position 31 and 5.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. Clear outside.
You can make a pass for position. That would be fantastic. We haven't done that yet. On the track, anyway.
Stay low. Stay low.
And of course, Mikey's gonna shove his nose up the inside because that's about as smart as he is.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. You're racing the car in front.
Made a pass for position, finally. Lap 142 for us.
Outside. Stay low. Still there. Still there. Stay
both
low.
of these cars are also for position 31 and
Still
7.
there.
I know the 31 is, but he's coming off the wall to wreck us. So there goes all that hard work we did. Now we're another lap down, so we're never going to be able to get back up there.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear.
tight again.
Keep high. Still there.
We're not even racing anybody for position, so might as well let him go.
Stay high.
It ran over again. Got 2 laps on the next guy, so
Still there.
I guess if we spun again,
Clear
we won't lose
inside.
another spot. But there's no way we can get back to 3 laps down to race with those guys. And just, you can't race anybody. You gotta pass them or you get wrecked pretty much. And when it's as strong as the AI are, which I mean, I've done plenty of races at 99%. There's just no good way to get by them when it's set, when the AI strength is just so high. You pretty much immediately need to clear them or just let them go, because you can't run side by side with them. You'll get wrecked trying to keep up with them, or your car will push up and into them, and they're just tanks at holding their line, and then they'll run you over if you're not going fast enough. So we found. So we'll have to just make sure when we do Homestead and Atlanta that the strength is not this difficult, because we ran into this problem at Charlotte. That was set at 101. Just with the strength of cars that I'm running, right around that 99, 101, 99, 100, 101 area is basically my speed, but I think we're better off running a little bit softer AI or weaker AI and at least allow me to get around them when I need to. Doesn't make it fun when it's too easy, because we had like, I think Darlington, it was set too weak, kind of walked away with that one, and then we would have snuck away with a Dover win had we not got wrecked by the AI there. But I think it's just going to be better if we set it a little weaker for the Homestead and Atlanta race. We know that I ran New Hampshire already, and I know that track's messed up. The AI falls off very hard there, and I've already tweaked it, and I think I ran a test race and they still fall off incredibly hard, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm ready for this series to be over with, but I gotta run the races still. I'd like to do something else instead of this, but we're committed to finishing this. I've just quit too many seasons before. I want to get this one done. glad I added some wedge into this, or took wedge out. This would be even more miserable than it already is. 20 pounds really helped settle the car into 1 and 2. And I think had I done that in the practice before, we would have been alright, but I really didn't know what to expect coming into the race. Practice was like 41 degrees and cloudy. Wasn't sure what track temp was going to do into the race, so I didn't really touch it. And our best lap hasn't, we haven't even ran our fastest lap in the race. The 24.2 is what we ran in qualifying, and that's about what I ran in practice session. So we are slower than those sessions, but track temp did go up some. I don't know if that has a big impact or not. But long run pace has been much better after we took that wedge out.
20 laps to go.
And the tire wear has been much better after we did that, because the front end's gripping much better. We are catching Terry Labonte for position, but I don't think we're going to have time to get there. We're 4 laps down now, so we've only got 15 to go, despite what the ticker says. We'll only have 3 races after this, which is good. I'd like to wrap this up and try something different. I haven't played NASCAR Racing 3. I'm thinking about doing a series with that. Maybe not as long of races. Maybe shorter. Thought about doing something NASCAR 2003, which I think is still better than this. The AI I think is a little more refined, which is good. Probably why this game doesn't get played anymore. But I did want to try it out because I never played it. Kind of get a feel for what the other games are like. This season, despite it being short, was probably still a little too long. Probably could have moved the other races into a different series, and I might try that at some point. Just doing different games for different tracks. Like, this game would probably work for Daytona and Talladega better than NASCAR 2003 would. I might try doing that, like do a combo of series, or a combo of games to run a series. Because I'm able to track with Excel all the points. I'll do a 2000, I don't know, whatever season, whatever car set I can only get a few car sets in this game, though. That's part of the problem. So I'd be kind of restricted to like 2000, 2001, 2002 for this game. If I was going to do a mix with like 2003, I'd have to run like those 3 years of car sets or cars. Cars falling off pace. Know if I dare do this move.
Car outside.
That's how we get ourselves wrecked.
Clear outside.
I fear if I don't make a move, I might get ran over from behind, so it's in one hand, half dozen in another.
keep low. Clear outside.
Well, it did make the pass. That really wore the tire though. Yeah, we're down to yellow. And that right front, I could feel it doesn't have that bite anymore. We should be fine. Not like any of this is for position. Coming up, I think we only got 4 to go. Be one of our worst runs of the season. Now their super shot really doesn't want to turn. Laps to go does count the leader's lap, not our lap, so we do have 5 to go.
Just 5 more to go.
Leader must be behind us because I got the white flag already.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Trying to get turned on the last lap. Almost the last laps. White flag here.
Black flag. 1 more lap to go.
Try not to get wrecked for no reason. And we'll finish 40th, so we'll lose points. I think top 5 is pretty much gone at this point. We just gotta hope we can stay in the top 10 in points. Come across line, 40th, 4 laps down, no pace. Cautions did not fall our way at all.
There's the flag. It's over.
Got wrecked several
Okay,
times.
that's it. We'll get 'em next
Just
time.
not great overall. Not a good result or race in general. We'll go check out the incidents
Limit 45.
and go
Keep it
see
under
the
4,000 in
final
second.
standings and the points. So there were 11 cars finished on the lead lap. Several cars 1 lap down and 2 laps down. Ricky Rudd gets the win. Jeff Gordon only makes it 9th, but I think that's enough to kind of wrap his championship up if it wasn't already. We were back with Terry Labonte 4 laps down. We're not able to make any progress there. Looks like we could have got up to 32nd had we'd have been able to stay on that 3-lap down train, and if we were able to make any passes, which we really weren't. So 40th is what we get. So after that 40th place finish at Rockingham, we fall into 8th, 11 points behind Dale Jarrett. We are quite the gap now to Bobby and Sterling for 5th and 6th, so unlikely we'll be able to make that ground up, but there are 3 races left. Jeff Gordon still doesn't quite have it locked up. Tony Stewart can still win the title theoretically. There's 453 points to be gained on the leader. So Stewart's right at that cusp. And Ricky Rudd's not much further ahead, but he does win. Gordon finishes 9th. So he does gain a little bit of ground, and he's got a little bit of a streak going. He's won 2 in a row. So next time we'll be off to Homestead, Flat Homestead, 2001 Homestead. And then we got Atlanta and New Hampshire. So, thanks for watching.